What if I told you that just a tiny bump in your budget could literally transform your everyday driving experience? We're unpacking a massive dilemma facing thousands of car buyers right now in 2026. On one hand, you've got India's most value-packed hatchback, and on the other, India's absolute best-selling micro SUV. Both are from Tata Motors, both offer incredibly strong safety, and both come with petrol and CNG options. But only one of them is going to give you the absolute best value for your specific lifestyle. So let's jump right in. This whole breakdown really boils down to one crucial question. Should you stick with the ultra-practical Tata Tiago, or should you stretch that budget just a little bit further for the Tata Punch? Well, before you sign any booking papers or hand over your hard-earned cash, we're going to look at the data, line up the features, and see if spending that extra money actually translates into a genuinely better driving experience. Trust me, the winner might actually surprise you. You know, what's really fascinating here is how the Indian budget car market has completely shifted. Buyers today, we don't just want good mileage anymore. We're demanding premium tech, solid safety, and that rugged SUV styling, all without breaking the bank. Tata has stepped up with the refreshed 2026 Tiago, starting right around 4.69 lakh, bringing updated styling and some really neat new features. But then, contrast that with the 2026 Punch Facelift, starting around 5.59 lakh. That one brings major tech upgrades and even a completely new engine option to the table. So, is that price jump actually justified? Let's figure it out. All right, let's kick things off with round one, design and interior features. First impressions are everything, right? And visually, these two take completely different approaches to catching your eye. The Tiago is your classic, sharp premium hatchback. Its 2026 update brings a sleeker front end, modern LED elements, and this really clean, youthful, sporty vibe that is literally perfect for the city. But then there's the Punch. The second you see it, you know it's aiming for that SUV life. It's got that high bonnet, a chunky, aggressive stance, and serious road presence. The 2026 facelift leans into this even harder, borrowing LED lighting and styling cues from Tata's much larger, more expensive SUVs. And here's the thing, road presence really matters. If you park these two side by side, almost anyone is going to assume the Punch is the far more expensive car. Because of that commanding, tough, premium look, the Tata Punch takes a very clear win for exterior design. Okay, let's hop inside because this is where you're actually spending your time. The 2026 Tiago has a really nice redesigned dashboard, a modern touchscreen, and wireless connectivity. It's great. But stepping into the Punch, it completely changes the game. On the higher variants of the Punch, you're getting a massive 10.25-inch touchscreen, a 360-degree camera, a fully digital driver display, wireless charging, and yeah, even a sunroof. Honestly, these are features we are used to seeing in much, much pricier vehicles. So, because of that massive leap in cabin tech, the Punch easily bags the win for interiors. The Tiago is phenomenal for the money, don't get me wrong, but the Punch just feels a class above. It delivers that premium SUV cabin experience. But hey, don't count the hatchback out just yet. The Tiago is about to come out swinging in our next category. Moving right along to round two, performance versus city agility. Let's pop the hood, shall we? The Tiago sticks with Tata's trusted, super smooth powertrain lineup. It's fantastic for daily city commuting and gives you tons of flexibility with manual, AMT, and CNG options. But the big news for 2026, that belongs to the Punch. It now gets a turbo-petrol engine option. And guys, this completely flips the script. Suddenly, the Punch isn't just a practical daily driver. It's actually exciting, delivering way stronger acceleration and massive confidence when you're merging onto a fast-paced highway. For pure driving excitement and highway performance, the Punch takes the crown comfortably. That new turbo engine is a total game changer. But let's take a quick reality check here. We got to think about where most of us actually do our driving. And the reality is, the city. Let's be totally honest, most of us spend about 90% of our time stuck in crowded urban traffic, hunting for a parking spot the size of a postage stamp. And here, the Tiago being smaller and lighter is a huge advantage. It translates to effortless parking and zipping through narrow lanes. The Punch is still city-friendly, sure, but because it's larger and taller, you naturally need to put in slightly more effort and have better spatial awareness when things get tight. So for pure, unadulterated city convenience, the Tiago totally takes this round. It is proof that bigger isn't always better when you're trying to squeeze through chaotic Indian traffic. In the city, its compact size is an absolute superpower. All right, time for round three, comfort, practicality, and safety.
Now, comfort isn't just about how plush the seats are. It's about how relaxed and confident you feel behind the wheel. The Tiago is a highly comfortable hatchback, perfect for your daily office runs and weekend errands. But the Punch offers something totally different, that elevated driving position. Sitting higher up means you can see further over traffic, you naturally feel more in control, and honestly, navigating those awful, rough roads becomes significantly less stressful.
Because those SUV perks are extremely real on our unpredictable roads, the Punch secures the comfort win. The easier entry and exit plus that rough road confidence makes a world of difference, especially for families. But now, let's transition to what is arguably the most critical factor of all.
Safety. This is where Tata has really built its legacy. Just look at the standard kit on the 2026 Punch Facelift. 6 airbags as standard, electronic stability control, tire pressure monitoring, and hill hold assist. That is frankly incredible for a car at this price point. Meanwhile, the Tiago continues to be one of the safest choices in the budget hatchback segment, utilizing a famously robust and proven structural design that really prioritizes keeping you safe. So, the winner for safety? It's a dead tie. Both vehicles deserve a ton of respect here. And to be honest, this is the best possible news for us as buyers. No matter which of these two you end up putting in your driveway, you absolutely aren't compromising on strong safety fundamentals.
Okay, enough specs. Let's talk about the money question. Which one offers better value?
This is where the rubber meets the road for your specific lifestyle. You should totally buy the Tiago if maximum value is your number one priority. If you're on a strict budget, mostly drive in the city, deal with tight parking, and want the lowest possible ownership costs. On the flip side, you should grab the Punch if you absolutely love that SUV styling, hit the highway frequently, crave that turbo-petrol punch, and want the commanding feel of sitting higher off the road. All right, the moment of truth. Let's get into the final verdict. Our best value winner is without a doubt the 2026 Tata Tiago. Why? Because for the hard-earned money you're paying, it delivers out-of-this-world value. It's wildly practical, super efficient, exceptionally safe, and feature-rich for its class. If you are prioritizing pure, sensible economics above all else, the Tiago is hands down one of the smartest purchases in the entire Indian market today. However, our best overall winner has to be the 2026 Tata Punch. Here's the bottom line. If that price difference fits into your budget without causing you any financial stress, the Punch just feels like a much more complete package. It looks way more premium, it offers that thrilling new turbo performance, and it gives you complete, everyday SUV practicality. For long-term ownership, the Punch delivers a commanding driving experience that most people will just be a lot happier with over the years. As we wrap up this explainer, I really want to leave you with this thought. The best car isn't the most expensive one. It's the one that fits your life perfectly. It is so incredibly easy to get caught up in staring at spec sheets and flashy touchscreens, but at the end of the day, your daily commute, your parking situation, and your family's needs are what truly dictate the perfect vehicle for you. So I'm passing the mic over to you. Apply all of this to your own life. If you had the money ready in your bank account today, which keys are you walking out of the showroom with? Would you go for the unbeatable value and city convenience of the Tata Tiago, or are you stretching that budget for the tough SUV presence and turbo power of the Tata Punch? Think about it. And more importantly, think about exactly why.